Welcome to Virtual Concert Halls, an independent broadcasting company for musicians, music educators, and music lovers. I'm Anna Spinskaya and I'll be your host today. We're bringing this program to you from our virtual studio in Virginia's suburb of Washington, D.C. We're proud to present today the concluding live concert from our series of performances by winners and laureates of Sound Espressivo 2020. Sound Espressivo is a new generation of classical music competition, which offers contestants to perform in live broadcasts from their own location anywhere in the world. Sound Espressivo panel of 40 judges represents top performing artists and music educators from around the globe. Sound Espressivo offers an unprecedented array of awards for musicians, from many music managers, conservatories, music festivals, music promotion and music education companies, from audio, video, and web designers. Awards include performance opportunities, scholarships for participation in festivals, masterclasses, courses on music technology, and live streaming for classical musicians. Today, we are presenting a solo concert by young cellist Mira Kardan. She swept away the audience and judges alike last December. Mira is a winner in the artistic category of virtuosity. She was also awarded the title of Sound Espressivo 2020 Laureate, the highest honor and title of the competition, which was given only to 6 musicians out of a large pool of contestants representing 36 world top conservatories from every continent. Mira is a student of acclaimed cellist Clive Greensmith, and she studies at the Colburn School in Los Angeles, California. She will be joining us momentarily from Colburn School Concert Hall, and she will give a program together with pianist Micah Yui. We would like to thank the Colburn School, its administration, and its fabulous technical crew for assisting Mira and Micah today and for helping us bring Mira's gorgeous music to our audiences, to viewers like yourself. Please post comments and questions. We'll bring them on screen for Mira to see and respond after the performance. It's really important for performing musicians to feel the response and support of people who are watching and enjoying our playing. There is an option for you to contribute through Sound Espressivo website. Mira will receive all proceeds from your contributions, and she will donate everything to Best Friends Animal Society. Please join us for the post-concert virtual reception and meet the artists after the concert. If you haven't received a link for the reception, please get in touch with Mira's family or with VCHS team. Stay tuned for more announcements during this program of upcoming events. We also prepared some announcements about Sound Espressivo 2021 preliminaries, which are coming up. And now I would like to invite on stage Mira Kardan, cellist from Los Angeles, California. I'm going to give applause to this fabulous performance, and we'll give Mira a couple of minutes to change the settings before her next piece. Meanwhile, I hope you all enjoy. This is a live performance from the concert hall of Colburn School, and we are streaming the performance of Mira Kardan. She will be joined by Micah Yui momentarily for the next piece of the program. Please take a look at the biographical information, which we are running on screen right now, and learn a little bit more about today's performances and performers. And again, I would like to remind all the viewers that this is a live performance. What you're watching is actually happening in real time in the concert hall of Colburn School in Los Angeles, California. And we are really proud to present the laureate of Sound Espressivo 2020, fabulous young cellist Mira Kardan. The program will resume momentarily as soon as Mira is ready to perform her next selection, which will be the Beethoven Sonata.
Thank you all for joining me for this virtual recital. I am so excited to be performing from the Colburn School, where I haven't been in over a year. You just heard 4 movements from Bach's 4th cello suite in E-flat major. Bach wrote 6 solo cello suites, each containing 6 dance movements. He wrote the suites in a very short period of time, and they are now the most recognizable compositions ever written for the cello. As you can see, I now have my mother and pianist Micah Yui on stage. I realized that most people were unable to play with an accompanist, or pianist, during the pandemic. I feel very lucky that I actually live with one and can play with one for free. We will now be performing the first movement from Beethoven's Sonata No. 3 in A major for cello and piano. This is my favorite of Beethoven's 5 sonatas because it is his most expressive. What is unusual about this sonata is that the opening theme is split between the cello and the piano. This particular movement has a very memorable theme, which I hope you can pick up during my performance. I hope you enjoy.
On behalf of a very satisfied audience, I'm going to give these wonderful musicians a big round of applause. We really appreciate this fabulous, fiery program which they're presenting today. And a quick reminder again to the audience, this is a live concert which we are broadcasting from Colburn School in Los Angeles, California, by Mira Kardan, cellist, and Micah Yui, pianist. And the program will continue momentarily. We're giving a couple of minutes to the performers to change the position and maybe catch a little drink of water. We will be continuing with the next selections, and coming up, Tchaikovsky Pezzo Capriccioso Opus 62. I can't wait to hear that.
Pezzo Capriccioso was originally written for cello and orchestra, and then later transcribed for cello and piano. Fun fact, Tchaikovsky wrote this piece in only 1 week. Pezzo Capriccioso means capricious piece, and it is full of mood changes. At times the piece is very emotional and expressive, and at other times is fast, light, and playful. I would now love to play 2 short encores for you. The Song of the Birds was originally a Catalan carol, and the renowned Spanish cellist Pablo Casals wrote a version for the cello, which he played often. Following the Casals, I will be playing Chonguri from 5 pieces on folk themes by the Georgian composer Sulkhan Tsintsadze. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy.
Brava! What a fabulous performance. I'm speechless. I can't believe this is a 13-year-old young cellist. I feel like I'm present in the birth of a future cello star. This is fantastic. So happy to have the viewers join us today. We'll give Mira a couple of minutes to wind down. She was gracious to agree to give us a little bit of entry. I have lots of questions I want to ask her. Meanwhile, I would like to introduce a few upcoming events for Sound Espressivo and virtual concert halls. First of all, in just a few days, on Thursday, April 29th, we will have an artist portrait program and interview with the pianist Dana Wang Friedman, who will be introducing her soon-to-be released album. And I'm not going to give out any more details. Please join us on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time zone. After that, the following weekend, next weekend, we'll have a very interesting program. We'll be joined by 8 composers, living composers, whose pieces were, newly written pieces were presented on virtual concert halls a few months ago in one of the programs within the series of Composers' Voice. And this will be a party dedicated to upcoming release of a double CD, which is coming up soon with all those pieces. And we'll have some peak preview of what's on that CD performed by Matthew McGrath. The following program in the upcoming weekend in the series of concerts, Music Studio Live, the Hunter Music Studio will present its 5th annual Students Recital this school year. Please join us and watch 24 musicians from the Hunter Music Studio take virtual stage and perform solo pieces this time. The following weekend, we will be presenting a concert of winners of the International Music Competition by progressive musicians. Its program will be dedicated to the top prize winners of the competition. And following that, we'll have more masterclass from pianist August Antonov, who is giving masterclasses based on the themes which he is asking the future participants to suggest for the masterclasses, and also focusing on preparation and performing your best during stressful moment when you're under pressure competing. And we're looking forward to more from Italian conductor Massimiliano Daninelli, who started his series of guides, conferences through the development of the genre of symphony. And then closest up event is going to follow Mira Kardan's concert in just about an hour. We will be presenting the second program of newly composed quartets by Leonard String Quartet. And this will also be the live performance from Washington, D.C. area. They will be presenting 3 new quartets by composers from the United States and Australia. And now I have an inkling feeling that Mira may be ready to give us a little interview. And if Mira will give me thumbs up, she will be right on stage momentarily. Mira, let me first of all give you big applause.
Thank you.
That was a phenomenal concert.
Thank you.
And you speak also about music so confidently and so meaningfully. I love the little fun facts. How did you dig it out?
Thank you. I didn't even know. I just found it online. But I'm very embarrassed because I called pianists accompanists and I had to correct myself immediately.
Oh, yeah, you should be embarrassed because I'm a pianist
Yeah.
too, and we prize ourselves as the most important. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, true.
But your ensemble with your mom is just stunning. How do you find working with your mother? Does she follow your instruction at all?
During the year, I usually play with another pianist, but it's of course fun occasionally. It's fun. Of course,
Occasionally
to
it's
play
fun.
with your-
I like that. And that is so true. I like how genuine you are.
Yeah, but occasionally there are some arguments that occur during practice. Yeah.
I would expect so. You know, you're a very strong musician with a powerful presence, and so does your mother. Cannot go without occasionally butting heads.
Yeah.
Mira, I'm so impressed. Just 4 months ago, we heard a large program from you at the Sound Espressivo competition, and now 4 months later, you're presenting a full program for someone your age. I don't know how you do that. What did you do? How much did you practice?
It's actually my first solo recital, so I was, of course, very nervous. My teacher, Clive Greensmith, he's helped me a lot working on memory and musicality, so a big thanks to him, yeah.
You must have a fabulous teacher, and I'm so happy to hear you acknowledge and giving thanks to your wonderful teacher. But I want to ask you something else about your teacher. I know there's just so much good. I can hear it in your playing. But there's got to be something bad about your teacher too. And I'll give you a hint. I had a phenomenal teacher when I was your age. But he had a very nasty habit, just between me and you.
Okay.
He smoked pipe during the lessons. Now, of course, you know, nowadays if he were to do that in Colburn School, today he probably would get fired. But that was in a different country, in a different time, different culture, different everything. That wasn't the worst. He had an absolutely dreadful habit to empty his pipe during my run-through at the beginning of the lesson if my playing somehow fell below his imaginary line of minimum requirement from it. And you bet I heard that clunk, clunk, clunk of a pipe against the ashtray many times in the years I studied with him. And every time I felt like I'm about to have a heart attack. So you gotta have a story like that about your teacher too, don't you?
The only bad thing is probably he's too nice. My parents say that they want me to experience crying in a lesson once, but other than, he's just amazing, so I have absolutely nothing bad about him.
But it's really bad that he doesn't make you cry.
Yeah, exactly.
But tell us more about how, what's the inspiration in your lessons with your teacher? What's the biggest inspiration?
Well, every week we have a studio class, so I get to hear older conservatory students, and I look up to them a lot, so it's very inspiring to listen to them and get their feedback when I play.
That's interesting. So you're having an opportunity to hear your teacher teaching other students.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, they perform, and then he gives comments, and we can all listen. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I bet you learned a lot from that, just as much as from your own lessons, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I want to ask you another thing. You're a fabulous classical musician, but you're in the age when people, you know, have wide variety of interests. Do you ever hear from anyone, Mira, you're so talented, you're so beautiful, you have your life ahead of you, why would you do something like classical cello?
I've kind of always been immersed in classical music and around people who play classical music, so not really. I have heard that classical music is boring, which I
Lots of people think that.
Yeah, I disagree, but I mean, they can have their opinion. Yeah.
You really strongly stand on your own feet. But what are you going to respond if someone comes to you and says, look, there are so many better things you can do with your life?
I mean, I think it's good to introduce classical music to people because it's not that different from other types of music. You can listen to it when you're studying, when you're depressed, when you're happy. It's full of all different emotions, so I don't really see how it's that much different. It's just older, you know.
I agree with you, absolutely. it's full of so many different emotions, and you do bring such a variety of emotions into your playing. It's incredible. And
Thank you.
we have a lot of comments coming from people who are watching this concert all along, and we're going to show them to you so you can respond and communicate with your fans. You have a lot of
Okay.
fans, Mira, let me tell you. Here we go. You are welcome to read it out loud.
Okay. Beautiful Bach playing, wonderful musical architecture. Thank you so much. Probably my Bach was the favorite in my program. I really love playing Bach. I feel like I have a connection to it. It's probably my favorite thing that I play, so yeah.
Wow. Don't forget, we're hearing that from a 13-year-old. And how often do we hear Bach is just nothing but an old bearded, gray-haired, not, ancient antic. Okay, next comment.
So satisfying. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Diener. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mrs. Kim. Thank you. Yeah, I do love playing with my mom on stage. I feel much more comfortable playing with her than I do alone. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You and your mom are so amazing. We're enjoying very much. Yeah. A lot of people really love your playing. Look at that.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going through them. There's a lot of comments for you, Mira.
Thank you very much, Miss Fraser, for coming. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Uncle Danny. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Thank you.
Isn't that great to feel all these people watching and supporting you?
It's amazing because I feel much more comfortable playing for people that I know and love.
Oh, of course, don't we? We all feel that. And with this different format, it's so important when people actually leave some comments for us. Because it is in real time, and we feel like there is a whole world of supporters behind that camera. It becomes an invisible barrier, which we quickly overstep, right? Don't you think, Mira?
I agree, and it's hard playing virtually, of course, because I'm in an empty hall right now, so it's hard to play for empty seats. So thank you for the comments. Yeah.
Yeah. If I just listen and don't look, you sound much more mature than you are. That's so true. Yes, you're lucky to have such a great pianist, but that doesn't mean you can't suggest to your mom things you want. Go
That's
ahead and
true.
suggest.
You should tell her that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she hears me, and if she doesn't, I'll say I never said that. No, just kidding. A lot of people are thanking you for stepping on the virtual stage and bringing this beautiful music in real time. Look how many people. This is so wonderful, Mira. I'm so happy to see that happening. Yes,
Thank
you
you.
are an artist. It's thrilling to hear both of you play. Can't agree more. Go ahead and respond, Mira.
The dream team. I don't know. I mean, I think my mom's an amazing pianist. Of course, I think she's the most amazing pianist. So I bet.
No, she cannot be. She's only second after me. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mom is a fabulous musician and
Thank you.
so supportive of you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my mom, Piano World.
Yes, and thank you for reminding. We would like to invite everyone to join Mira and Micah in the Zoom post-concert reception. And the Zoom room will be open just as soon as we finish this little interview with Mira. And we will be so happy to see you in person with your
Yes.
cameras on and chat a bit more. Oh, this was a very good one. I admire your poise in introducing Beethoven's sonata. I agree with that. Your introduction was fabulous. I hope you do more of those verbal introductions of your pieces. Not all musicians feel comfortable doing that.
I didn't. Yeah, in the beginning, I didn't really feel comfortable, but I have a problem like memorizing, so I just decided to just speak. It's a little difficult, so I was nervous. Yeah.
You didn't seem nervous, and you have a great way of connecting with the audience. Please continue doing that. It's very, very important. The comments just keep coming. This is so wonderful.
Yeah, I didn't even know that I invited so many people. Like, I just have a lot of support. The people who came, I didn't know who came. Yeah.
Mira, this is wonderful. This enriches you as an artist, don't you think?
I do, yeah.
Energizes, enriches you, inspires you to work harder and perform more. That's how I always feel. When you play for 1 million people, even if half of them don't like you, you got 500,000 fans.
That's great. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I think we'll be finishing over here. Thank you everyone for your great comments and your great support, and we really hope very much to see you in just a couple of minutes. We'll open the Zoom reception, and if you haven't received your link for the Zoom reception, please reach out to Mira's family or to us at Virtual Concert Halls, and we'll happily send you the pathway to join us. And both performers of today's fabulous concert, Mira and Micah, will be there and will greet the guests. And I want to thank again Mira, Micah, for your beautiful music, for your generous sharing. I want to also thank very much the Colburn School for all the support they gave you, and your fabulous crew on site at the concert hall of the Colburn School in Los Angeles, California. And I also would like to thank very much the team of Virtual Concert Halls. These are professional musicians who added new skills to their palette of skills as producers of virtual performances and events, and by whose caring hands we have this virtual stage available to musicians from around the world. And with that, we'll be saying goodbye on this broadcast, and we will be rejoining all of Mira's support group and fans and family on Zoom. Thank you all very, very much for today's fabulous event and enjoyable experience. See you next time.
Thank you very much, Dr. Spenskaya. Thank you.
Yes. See you in a little bit, Mira.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.